Hi, so I haven't done monthly videos for April and May, and it's already June. So I decided to actually keep things simple. Instead of doing monthly videos, I think I'm going to do like every 2 months for the monthly video now. Only because I don't see the necessity of like just showing you repetitive stuff every month. And also I will have my very first empties video coming up. I've been saving this little box full of all the empty bottles, empty containers that I've been finishing using from all those products. So very soon I'll upload my very first empties. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, so now move on to my most reached products for the month of May and April. Let me just guide you through what I use every day. Really quick 5 minutes makeup like every day for work. I've been using the Inglot. This is the Stage Sport Studio Mattifying Pressed Powder in 302. This is the middle shade. There's a white powder and there's a slightly tanner one. I really love this. I use this to set my concealers, makeup, basically my whole face. I set it with this, and instead of like sweeping up the product, I like to pair this with the e.l.f. mineral powder brush. Looks like this, and I would just tap the products instead of like swirling or swiping it on. I find that it looks the best. It looks really airbrush. I have it on right now. It just gives you that really like, not like super matte, but it doesn't cake up. That's why I like it. It just gives you like sort of like an airbrushed feel to it. It's really finely milled product in a pressed form. I just really like this, and I like how this one has a tiny bit of yellowness, so it kind of cancel out the bluish, purplish under eye circles and things like that. And I just really love this powder. I bought two backups so from the makeup show, and the one eyeshadow that I've been using religiously every single day, majority for work, is the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour cream eyeshadow in 300 Gold Shimmer. I really love this color because it says it's gold shimmer, but it's actually a sort of a bronzy gold color. It looks like this, as you can see. I've been using this every single day. Just either use my pinky or use my ring finger, swipe a little bit, and as you can see, it's sort of like that antique bronzy gold color. Anyways, it just looks really pretty, and it just like in different lights it gives off like different looks. It's kind of bronzy but also has a little bit like khaki, like olive green, and some yellow gold. It looks really pretty. It's like multi-dimensional, and I like how I don't need to use a primer underneath. These set pretty well. Once it sets, and I just really like how it gives your the eyelids sort of like a dimension without using multiple products. And I really love this color. I would just use it all over my eyelid, along the lower waterline and the lash line. I would just smudge it with my pinky on the lower part, and I would skip eyeliner and I would just use mascara. Now mascara for like rainy days. For rainy days, I like to use the Urban Decay Super Curling Mascara. I find this sort of almost like waterproof. I think it's supposed to be water resistant, but I find it works really well. I like the curved wand, and it really just like holds up the curl, and it gives a really nice separated look. And still religiously use my orange Sephora eyelash curler. I love it. I love the Guerlain Maxi Lash Volumizing Mascara. This is still the little sample I got from Sephora. I actually got the full size one, but I still haven't got to use it because I keep getting deluxe sample size mascaras from Sephora, other places with purchase. So it's pretty hard, but I really like the Guerlain one, mainly because the it gives you really natural, soft, supple like looking lashes, without like being too bold, too spidery. And I just loved it. Has a really light scent. So like I said, I bought a full size. The full size is like $30, and it's in a gold tube. It's really pretty. But then I got this YSL Yves Saint Laurent the shocking volumizing mascara in the deluxe sample size. I got this along with Sephora purchase, and this at first I didn't really like it, and it's interesting because the spoolie, it kind of goes, it turns, like instead of being just straight through with all the lining up all the bristles like straight through, this actually kind of goes into a swirl, like a curve. So it's really interesting, but I find it's really nice. It's also very natural looking, and it separates the lashes. The difference between the YSL and the Guerlain is that the YSL one is a lot darker, a lot more black than the Guerlain one. The Guerlain one's just more like softer black, but this is really bold. I really like this too. And I'm still kind of like iffy about the whole Julep American Beauty volumizing mascara. I just really hate the tube because it's like very squarish, angular, and it just doesn't feel well in the hand because it's so angular. But I do find that the formula and the brush is great for layering on top of another mascara without clumping the previous mascara up. So I actually find this good for layering on top of another mascara. And sometimes if I want really bold looking lashes, I will top it off like my previous mascara with the Wet n Wild Fergie by Wet n Wild mascara. The reason why I like to top this one off on top of another mascara is that the bristle has a slight curve. It's pretty chubby, and the formula is sort of like semi-dry, but this really like fattens up your lashes. So I find it looks really good. Like it literally makes my lashes like look really chubby and fat and really bold, like I have a pair of like false lashes on. Products, I still use the Holika Petite BB clearing BB cream with SPF 30. I think I'm about have this much left, and I don't know, the weather starts to get really warm, so I feel like I need to start switching off BB cream to something like more mattifying or something. But I still really like this because this brightens up the complexion. Not that I want to brighten up my complexion, but it's just that I have uneven skin tone, like really uneven. And this, not only this evens out, it also kind of like brightens up my under eye circle, so I don't really need a concealer for under eye. And it also sort of lighten up the spots. So also sometimes when I want to use foundation, I start switching off to foundation now, and I use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and I'm in the shade 832 Nude Beige. I really like this. I don't really need a primer because if I use a BB cream, I usually use the Pixi Flawless and Poreless primer that I got from Ipsy Glam Bag. I think this was from March or February, but I'm still using this. I have a little bit left. I really like this primer. I'm contemplating if I should get a full size product, full size of this. Because I really like it and doesn't break me out. But I find this a lot easier because I don't really need to use a primer, and I don't need to use a concealer because what I do, I apply this with my hand, smooth it on, and it dries sort of like nice matte, but not like cakey matte. And then if I have certain spots, I will just put a little bit on my fingers and dab it onto the spots, and it will cover it. So this is really good layering product. Basically, if just one coat, and you get like a sort of light to medium coverage, and then if you want to add another coat or something on spots, it'll give you sort of like a almost full coverage. So I really recommend this. And I just need to try this. I also need to test this out in the hot weather. Sometimes if I want just really light coverage, like just even out my skin tone, I would use the Perry Beauty Perfect Balance Mousse Foundation in N4. I got this from the Makeup Show. This is like a Canadian brand or something. I'll link their website down below, but I really love this. This feels so nice, really comparable to the Hourglass mineral primer, the Veil mineral primer. This, if you have the Hourglass primer and you know how that feels on the skin with contacts, then this is exactly how this foundation feels like going on the skin. It feels incredible, and it evens out your skin. It does have a really sheer coverage. I say sheer to light coverage. It's kind of buildable, but really not that much. So you do need a concealer if you have problem areas and stuff like that. But sometimes if I just want to even out my skin tone like really quickly, and I don't have that much like blemishes, I'm breaking out a lot now, then I will use this. So if you have really good skin, then all you need is that. I got the Bobbi Brown. This is the new 2013 Summer Beach collection, and then this is the Shimmer Brick in bronze. Always want to get one of those, so I finally got it, and I got the bronze one because I just realized this looks really almost exactly like identical to the Sephora all over glow or bronze disc that I had, the blue one, which is like huge, almost like a CD-ROM, like really huge disc. That unfortunately cracked and broke, and what I did was I mashed up and I mixed it with the e.l.f. Sunscreen like UV face powder. I like to use the Sedona Lace brush. This is 919. It's a big face brush. I would just go like swipe it across once, and then I will swipe it this way, so the lightest part is on top of my cheekbones to highlight, and the darkest part is below, like in the hollow of my cheeks to contour. So I just use once and I do it, and then it gives you a nice glow like this. If you want to do all over, you can just like sort of like swirl up with a bigger brush and then just kind of like do it all over your face. It'll give you a really nice glow, and you can also use them individually as like eyeshadows. So I really like this combination. When you have the right tools for the right products, everything just works magically. For blush, I switched from the Sula Natural Lip and Cheek Tint because I'm almost running out of this, and I still haven't found a dupe yet. So I don't want to finish this yet. I need to find a dupe in order to, you know, replace this, because I really like this one, and this one's discontinued on their website too, and Doran doesn't carry anymore. So for my new blush that I've been using, is the Inglot AMC Cream Blush in 86 that I got from the Makeup Show. Wait, no, I got this from the Makeup Show. It's sort of like this like beigey rose color. It's a really natural, like soft blush color, but it's quite pigmented, so you only really need a little bit. And the consistency, it also dries kind of matte, even though it's a cream blush. And I found that it's really nice for me to use the Hakuhodo brush. This is S113, the orange bristle one. This is a really small, sort of like a cheek highlighting brush. I find that it's really nice if I applied this cream blush with the Hakuhodo, with this brush, or this type of brush, like an almond shaped, like small brush. What I do, I dip a little bit in there, just a little bit, and then I just sort of lightly buff the color onto my skin, and I'll give a really nice airbrushed flush. I've been also using the Dalium Tool 716, and this is sort of like that pointy eyeliner brush or pencil brush, however you want to use it. But you know, I start to use this with the Maybelline Color Tattoo cream eyeshadows because sometimes I just feel like I don't want to, like, sometimes I'm in a hurry and I feel it's easier to use a brush to just like smooth on the color instead of using my fingers, because then I have to wash my hands and I have to clean my hands, and that takes time. So whatever that can save time, I will do it. So I find it really nice to use this nice little pointy brush because it gets to the waterline and smudge it out. It's really fast and easy. For lipstick, I really love the Maybelline Vivids. I think this is the Vivids. Yeah, the new Vivids, and especially this one. I only got one, and it was sort of accidental too. And this is the 905 Brazen Berry, and it sort of look purpley, but it actually goes on really nice, like a, you see that? It's actually quite sheer, even though it's vivid, but you can sort of build up the color. I really like this. It's sort of like that hot pink fuchsia with a hint of like purple. It looks really flattering on the lips. I find that it really brightens up my whole complexion. I will put this on before I go to work, and now if I leave, once I leave work, before I leave work, I will you know, my lipstick wore off and everything, so I will have the Maybelline Superstay 10 Hour Stain Gloss in my purse, and this is a different one, but the one I have in my bag is also sort of like a fuchsia, hot pink fuchsia color that's like similar to this, except it's a little bit deeper. And what I do is I apply like one coat on the bottom and I press my lips together like really fast so it transfers to the top, because once it sinks in, it sinks in. And then I will kind of blend out the edges of my lips. I always like to do that with any type of lip look, so it looks more natural. And what it does, that it actually gives you more of a wine stained look, and I really like that. And it's not drying, and it stays on through like drinking. I actually find these really good. I bought them when they were half off, like all of them were half off at CVS, so I just got like a whole bunch of them, and I actually really like them. So these are the lip colors I've been wearing, just those two. For weekends, I'm really loving the OCC products. For now, I just put all my lip jars in here. This is a Muji drawer, little drawer. So basically, I have all the stained gloss, like the new OCC stained gloss. I love them because you can layer them, and they also give you that sort of like wine stained, sort of like bitten kind of look. And I also love their Sign collections and their you know, those metallic ones. I love it. And the one I have right now is called Zora, and I think Zora is from their Sign collection, or yeah, I think maybe it's, yeah, I think it's from Sign collection. I really love this. I just wore this now. I mean, wear this now. It's a peachy, like really nice, sort of light peachy shade. But what makes it unique is that it has a sort of almost like a dual chrome of like soft pink. I thought that I wouldn't be able to wear this color because from the packaging it looks like a almost like a nude peach, light peach. It wouldn't go well with my complexion. But because it has that sort of that pinky, nice soft sheen to it, it makes it more flatter on the lips, so I really love it. And I finished my Harvey Prince Eau Flirt rollerball perfume. So I actually got another Harvey Prince perfume, and I'm going to wear it more often in the summer, and it's called Hello. I haven't worn that, but the Eau Flirt one is that greenish colored, light greenish colored perfume. It will be in my empties. I will feature that in my empties. But I got the new Kate Spade Live Colorfully rollerball perfume. I really like the I got the rollerball because I find rollerball really easy instead of spraying, and you can actually save more with this because rollerball you just need a little bit. And I just roll a little bit behind my ears. This smells so good. The reason why I bought it because it has like mandarin, like orange notes in it, and without even smelling it first, I took a chance and I bought it off of K-Space website, and I bought it through eBay, so I got some cash back, which is great. And this is $26, I believe, and it's free shipping off K-Space. And this is their very first perfume. I love the bottle. It's pink on the front and it's yellow in the back, so when you look them straight through, it's orange, and I love that. I actually love the full-size bottle too, but I'm sticking with the rollerball. I've been using this for the month of May, and I only used up this little bit. So it's really great for spring and summer. And the first time I wore it, my boyfriend actually asked me what was I using because he said it smells really great, and he never really compliments the perfume that I use, like rarely. So it's pretty rare. Like I said, it's pretty rare for him to compliment on how I smell. That I smell great, so I guess that it's male approved too then. This is the Natural Brush Shampoo by the London Brush Company, and it has pure goat milk solid shampoo. Comes in a jar like this, and this is the shampoo, the brush shampoo inside. It's like a solid bar soap almost. You just wet your brush, and then you swirl a little bit in here, and then you just clean it on the back of your hands, or I like to use one of those silicone like face scrubbing tool. You can get those on eBay, or you can get the L'Oreal face scrubbing cleanser that comes with one of those, and I would just clean it on that and then rinse it. It's really super easy, and it gets rid of all the residues from your brush. I'm talking about like all the waterproof really difficult waterproof eyeliner, stuff like that. Since I have short hair, and when it's getting longer, when I wash my hair, when it's getting longer, it's like this, and I don't want that. I want my hair to kind of like stick up a little bit, kind of like move backwards a little bit. So I find that it's really easy if I use the Got To Be Playful pomade. This is not sticky at all, and it actually feels really nice and lightweight, and it's just like a white product. It actually, oh my god, I almost got my nose. It actually smells like a little bit like sponge cake, which is funny. But I just use a little bit in what I do is I just use a little bit, and I just like comb it through my front section. I don't put anything all over my hair. I just put a little bit of this in the front to make it sort of like just a stiff, not like as soft as my natural hair is, to put some product in it. And then I find it really helpful to keep it stay in place with the Sammy Fat Hair 0 calorie amplifying hairspray. I got this from CVS when it was on sale for $2.99, because originally it's $4.99. I got it for $2.99, and I didn't really use it until like recently, and I was just like, wait, why is this sitting here? Let me try to use this. So it's a really fine mist. After I put pomade in my hair in the front section, I just lightly spray it, like do it this way like twice, and it will keep the shape for the entire day, even through like sleep. And it doesn't feel like stiff or hard or crispy, and the good thing is that it doesn't have a smell, and I hate hairspray smell, so that's really good. This is like scentless. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's long, but instead of doing a monthly thing, I'm just gonna do like every 2 months, so just keep it compact. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I probably can't even edit this down, but I try my best to edit this down. But anyways, keep an eye out for my first empty videos. That's coming up soon, and I will do more tutorials hopefully. Yeah, and hope you enjoyed this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.